Hello, everyone. Welcome to Reading Sprints. Thank you for being patient and waiting. I was just telling them I made you guys wait a holy number, so I think that's long enough for y'all to have to wait 7 after. Now it's 8 after, but we were chit-chatting a bit. But we're here now. And I'm so glad that you all are joining us tonight. We are missing Gwen tonight. She may pop in later, may not. But this is Revive Reading Sprints. You do not have to be reading the book club pick for Revive to be joining us. You can read whatever you want. So if you want to just let us know if you're here and what you're currently reading, and then I will let these ladies introduce themselves and let us know what y'all are reading tonight.
Okay. Hi, I'm Caitlin. My channel is Pride in Paperback, even though your girl hasn't posted in a hot minute. But that may change soon. So everybody who's here gets a little teaser. But I am going to read one chapter in Stop Calling Me Beautiful. And then I think I'm going to read some of on my Kindle, the latest Mandy Blake. I can't think of Love and Memories, I think is the name of it. So I'm excited.
Is that cowboy romance series?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Love in Blackwater, I think is the name of it. I don't know. It's actually a little less cowboy. It's more just like Southern Wyoming.
Like ranch living?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I was afraid of that. I was like, Keisha hasn't moved.
Oh, no.
I was like, man,
all right. Well, I'll
very statue-esque.
Well, I'm Jordan. My channel is Jordan Elaine. I will also be reading our book pick. Oops, I just pulled my bookmark out, so that's fun. I'm going to hope to get through 2 chapters. What chapter are you on, Caitlin?
I'm on 8, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm on 3. So, but I'm enjoying it so far. And then I just started Light Lark today.
Oh.
And already super intrigued. But this has like 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. People either absolutely love it or absolutely hate it. And so I'm nervous about it. But
is that the first in a series?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the series?
Light Lark.
Light Lark. Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know why, but I always get that one confused with there's another fantasy series that I always think of whenever I see that book.
I'm not sure which one.
I can't think of it.
But
if I
it's giving me like Hunger Games with there was the one that had like the hands and rings. It was like a Hunger Games with superpowers, like villains.
Yes, something villain.
We're all villains or something like that. It's giving me like a mix of those 2 together.
Okay. Is it YA?
So, I don't know, actually. I think everything's rated YA, whether that's should be or not.
True that.
So I don't know. But
I also thought y'all run the show for a bit. I also thought.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she said my
internet run the show. Okay. We can go through comments. We just can't click on them.
Exactly.
So hopefully that's okay. If you guys don't mind, we'll go through comments, but we just can't like present them for everyone to see.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So Grandma Susan, good evening. Good to see you here. Kay Simmons, hello. Pause to hydrate snack. Tell us what it was because we nosy. Check laundry. Okay. Take meds like Ben. I think that's not supposed to be there.
I think so.
At first I was like, okay, they're hydrating. That's good. Get your stuff.
I know. I was thinking that too. I was like, oh, they're going to go get water and a snack.
She's ready for sprints. Hello, Danny. She's not reading tonight, but menu planning. Do you just plan for your house and family, or do you run a restaurant? That was, that'd be really cool if she owns a restaurant.
That would be very cool. Do you menu plan?
I try to. So I grocery shop once a week, and I have my dinners planned for that week. I've always wanted to do 2 weeks, but that's hard with like produce, and then it's time consuming.
Yeah.
So I'm good about menu planning for 1 week.
Yeah.
How
Well,
about
and
you?
especially with kids, like I feel like, especially at the ages yours are at, because they're getting a little bit older, and so it's like I feel like, I mean, I don't know this because I don't have children, but I feel like, oh yay, there she is.
My internet, like, it is kaput right now.
Oh no.
I don't
Is
know.
there a storm?
No, and it's weird because usually when it goes out, the red light on our router comes on. Oh, now I'm entering the studio. Y'all are about to see two of me, I think. Hold on, wait, is it working now?
Two
wait.
Keishas?
It's back on.
That's okay. We started
Okay.
going through comments.
Wait, hold on.
It sounds like a club beat. Like, welcome to Club Keisha, everyone.
We're giving you the mic first, Caitlin, because we all
I'm
know.
trying to figure
you
out
can
how
nail
to.
it.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out how to get myself out of here on my phone. Oh my gosh! How do you leave the studio on your phone?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've ever joined a live stream from my phone.
For me, it just has leave studio.
Mine doesn't. It says end. I don't want to do that. How do I?
Can you like force quit the app? Will that do it?
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
Nope.
I don't know what's going on. No, okay, wait.
That was just so Inception-esque.
Okay. Well, that's there. We'll just Hi. I'm sure. Okay,
I feel like that is eternally going to be stuck in this like warp of
it's still
life.
here. Oh wait, now it's not. It's not the face. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
gosh, that's
Okay.
hilarious.
Sorry about that. Hopefully my internet will, stay saying
That's
this.
okay. We started going through comments.
I
We just
figured.
couldn't present them, so we were on Shelly's comment if you want to pick back up.
Okay, you were here.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Oh, by the way, I'm reading Powerless. So
How far into it are you? Oh my gosh, you're
Dang it.
like more than halfway.
yeah, I'm on chapter 40. So I have like a little over 100 pages left, I think. So
Are you going to give us any indication of if you're liking it or not?
I like it.
Okay. I know you won't give me more than that right now, so.
Yeah, I like it, and that's all I'm gonna say. But if you want to hear me talk more about it, you can do that two different ways. Way number one is there's going to be a vlog at some point. Way number two is if you're in Gwen's Patreon, that's our book club choice for the month. So
true.
I'm going to be talking about it at the end of the month. So, but I like it, and that's all I'm going to say right now because secrets. So, okay. I'm excited because all I saw when I pulled up Shelly's comment was Belladonna. So, oh, that's exciting. Okay, and hello everybody that I missed earlier. But we're just gonna go through from here. Let's see. Hello. You're reading Summerlin Groves by Christy Cameron. Okay, I have a book by her. It's The British Booksellers. I haven't read it yet, but you'll have to let me know if that is your first book by her or if you've read anything else. But it's good to know that one's going well. Hello, Josh. You're reading Shadow of the Gods. Awesome. Always reading fantasy. Romance too, but I always expect it to be fantasy. Hi, Rachel. Be reading The Brothers Karamazov tonight. How's that going? Are you? And she's your buddy reading that with Lauren, right? I think. Yeah.
What is that?
It's
I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name.
it's a Dostoevsky.
Is it a
Dostoevsky or
cozy
something.
mystery?
No, it's a
That's it.
classic. It's a Russian.
Oh,
Russian.
okay.
Good word.
That really explains why I'm like, what is that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, April. You're reading Wings of Starlight by Alison Saff. It's a Disney story about one of the fairy queens from the Tinkerbell movies. 41% in, and I'm loving it. I love the Tinkerbell movies. They got me through a really hard time in my life. So I'm all for that. Oh my gosh, Shadow of the Gods is one of my favorite books. Oh, that's awesome.
Is that John Gwynne?
It sounds like, I don't know. Jordan's gonna look it up. On the last 100 pages, it's so good.
If it's the one
It is.
I'm super interested in it. Okay, yeah.
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 Sorry, it's as good as Up Glare is going to get.
Yes.
So
No.
All right, need to work on my grocery list and try to finish Uprooted by Naomi Novik. Awesome. Jesse's finally reading Shadow and Bone. How are you liking it? I gave that one 3 stars, I think.
I love how they're both here,
Yeah.
like on their own name. Are you guys sitting together though? Because that's adorable.
Super cute.
Reading Across So Many Seas. Awesome. Jamie's going to be starting Stop Calling Me Beautiful. I'm also reading I Will Give You Rest, book 3 of The Chosen. I didn't realize they had books to go with the show, I guess.
Yeah, I only knew that because I went to Mardell recently and I saw them and I was like, oh, did not know that.
Oh, y'all probably already talked about this. Have y'all? Well, Caitlin, are you rereading it or are you just gonna
What?
Call Me Beautiful?
Yeah,
Yes.
I am rereading it. Some chapters I've kind of skimmed through, but I am rereading it. Yeah.
Okay. I know y'all probably already said this, but how far are y'all in it?
I'm on 8.
Okay.
I think I made it to chapter 3. I'm hoping to read
She
2
lost her
chapters. Yeah. When I held it up, my bookmark got left behind. I know that I'm close to part 2, and so my goal tonight is to get to part 2.
Gotcha. I'm reading 3 chapters every Sunday, which they're long chapters, so that was not the best I did. But so I think I'm 6 chapters in, and I'll be on 7 this Sunday. So,
are you reading any of it tonight?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm reading on because I want to finish this, which I may not finish it while we're on sprints because that's a lot of pages. Because I think it's almost 500 pages, but I'm ready to move on.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
We said we like it, but we're ready to move on. I don't know what to expect.
It's too long. It didn't need to be this long.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much filler, but I like it. I like their banter.
Yeah.
Yes. Their banter
I
is
can't
so
keep my
good.
mouth shut. See, this is going to inevitably happen. It's
Okay.
fine.
I don't want to derail us, but if I don't ask this now, I will
No,
forget. So I can't remember if you read it, Keisha, and I'm 99% sure you have, Jordan, just because it is what it is. But I almost picked up Cruel Prince tonight. Should I do that one instead of Andy Blake? Is it good?
I think you'll like it.
I have a different opinion.
You didn't like it?
I gave The Cruel Prince a 3. No, a 2. Maybe I gave it a 2.
I didn't even know you had read it.
Yeah, I read it last year, and I really tried to like it, but I don't like the way that they wrote Faye. I shouldn't even say this anymore, but I like ACOTAR Faye versus
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
I gave it a 3.5.
Okay.
It's nothing
like to read the next one, and I DNF'd it. So
I don't think it's some mind-blowing fantasy book.
Okay.
It's a fun one. I read it, probably 8 years ago at the start of discovering fantasy and romantasy and stuff. So I think I was probably a lot kinder to it than I would be today.
Yeah.
But didn't Lauren just read it? And
Yeah, she loves it. Yeah.
I think it's very bingeable.
Okay.
But I don't think you're going to walk away going oh my gosh, I loved it.
Okay.
But it's enjoyable and bingeable and entertaining, and I think that you'll like it.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
What are you in the mood for? Are you in the mood for fantasy or are you in the mood for
Yeah.
romance?
Well, I do feel like I'm in the mood for fantasy, but all of a sudden, or I have been in the mood for fantasy. And then all of a sudden today, I'm I think it's because we had really pretty weather today in Oklahoma. And I'm I need something like light and springy. And
Yeah.
just thought, oh, I could do the new Mandy Blake. Or I thought about a
Mhm.
cozy mystery, but I don't know. I've been in the mood
Well,
for fantasy, though.
you should just surprise us after the first sprint.
I like it.
Do
I
that.
like the idea. Okay.
All right, I want to get through these last few comments so we
Yeah.
can read. I missed something because I think y'all read
Yeah,
it.
so she said she was meal prepping or
Okay.
menu planning is how she worded it. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, is this for your family or do you own a restaurant?
Gotcha.
It's for her family though, which is smart.
No other restaurant here. Hi, Brittany. You're reading Heartless by Elsie Silver in your cowboy romance era.
Ooh, I'm interested to see if you like that one.
Hi, Yvette. Look at you coming to sprints. And I didn't even have to message you and be like, hey, we're sprinting. She's always like, let me know when somebody's sprinting. So, you're reading Daughter of the Pirate King. Really enjoying it so far. Awesome.
That is such a fun one.
Mm-hmm. I gave it 4. I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, reading with Lauren. I'm loving it. It's absolutely beautiful and almost indescribable. Well, that's good.
Lauren, the same thing.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Do y'all know who Jordan Peterson is?
Yeah.
He has
I know
said
of him.
he said that The Brothers Karamazov is the best book that's ever been written. So
Wow.
there's that.
Those are big words.
I know. Especially from him. He's like brilliant.
Like top fave book ever. Oh, those
Wow,
are big words.
Rachel. That's
You
awesome.
classics people, man.
They're so good, Keisha. They're so good.
It's not for lack of trying.
I was like, no.
I like The Secret Garden. It's one of my favorite books of all time.
Yeah.
Charlotte's Web, give me my children's classics. So eventually maybe I will be in my classics era. It's just not right now. Hi, Allie. You're listening to Dinner for Vampires, Life on a Cult TV show. That's that lady?
Bethany Joy Lenz.
Yeah. I was like, I don't remember her name, but I know the cover of this.
Her.
Awesome. We're sitting across from each other with our respective cats.
Oh, that's awesome.
Great. Found out about The Chosen books at Christmas, and a friend gifted them to me. Oh, well, that's nice.
Very cool.
It's a darker version of Faye for sure, but Holly Black's atmosphere is really good in that series.
Good to know.
Hi, Wendy. You are reading The Raven Scholar. I don't know what that is, but I know it's an arc that she has because she's been on it with her arcs. So let us know how that's going. I have not, but I feel like there's a reason why I didn't. I feel like I know I don't need to always listen to what other people say, but I feel like somebody reviewed it and didn't like it. And so I was like, nah, I'm good. But like, if you like it, then maybe I should try that one. I do remember watching the movie as a kid. So, nice. All right. We have made it through the comments. And Jesse and Josh marriage goals. Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Tammy. You're reading You Between the Lines. Let us know how you're liking that.
Yeah, I really want to know if that one's good.
Has it come out yet? Or is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it came out last month.
Okay.
I could be
I knew
wrong.
it was like a this year release. I just couldn't remember
Mhm.
if it came out. So awesome. All right. Well, do y'all want to do a long sprint to start out and read until 10 after? That way we can get like 40 minutes in.
Sure.
Good.
Alrighty. I'm gonna have to pull up my ambiance room, but y'all can go ahead and start reading, and we'll see you back at 10 after. Hello, welcome back. We lost Jordan and we gained Gwen. Jordan's having issues with StreamYard. She said she's going to hop in the comments. She literally, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 times I had to add her back, and then she
Oh, man.
add her back. So she said her internet's fine. It's just something with StreamYard. And she was like, I wonder if it's because of the updates, because StreamYard's updating to where they only let you stream for 5 hours free instead of 20 hours. But I'm like, you're not hosting, so that shouldn't affect you. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But anyways, but we have Gwen now.
Gwen.
So we'll just start our update with you since you're just joining, and you can let us know what you're reading.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm reading Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I don't know where I started, but I'm on page 205 now, so I'm about 41% according to Goodreads through it. So I finally got to the first trial.
There you go.
That's
Yeah,
where
it
I am
takes
in
a
the
little
story.
bit for it to get into
Yeah, it
that.
does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How'd you do, Caitlin?
I did good. So I got one more chapter in to Stop Calling Me Beautiful. And then I went with Love and Memories by Mandy Blake. Mainly just because I had my Kindle in here already. So went with this. But yeah, I mean, it's fine so far. I'm only like 25 pages in. So
How
So
far are
is-
you into the Stop Calling Me Beautiful?
I am on chapter 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gwen's done.
You already
Yeah.
finished it?
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember seeing that. Yes.
Yeah. I finished it.
I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
That Mandy Blake book, is that a different series than Truth is a Whisper, or is it the same series? I can't
It's a
remember.
different one. Yeah. This is part of her Love in Blackwater series. And it's a little less like, it's not a cowboy romance. It's more like men in uniform.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like,
I like how you said that.
the first one is a cop, and like this one is an EMT. And yeah, so kind of more that vibe, just like blue collar, I guess, more than like ranch life, but
Okay.
still really good.
Cool. So so that's the second book in the series?
This is the 4th one.
Fourth
Mm.
Yeah. And then the 5th one comes out in August. So
fine.
it's good though.
Okay.
Have either of y'all ever read a Mandy Blake?
I have Truth is a Whisper.
Okay, that's right.
I will be reading it in June
In June. Okay.
for things.
Exciting.
For things.
Okay.
Wonder what I have to be reading it for.
Okay. Okay.
Reading it in June.
Fun.
Also, reading the Thursday Murder Club in June.
Okay.
So,
June.
Well, she says that, but she changes her mind a lot. So
no, I have to
True.
read it.
let's be honest. She could say no, but let's just ignore that, Caitlin, and just know in the back of our heads that
I'm co-hosting
That's so
Comfy
true.
Cozy, and it's the Thursday Murder Club is the pick, so I have to read that.
okay.
But you have a valid point.
I do.
Yes, you do.
I made it to chapter 50. I have less than 100 pages yet left in Powerless. So that's how that's going.
I hate that I'm not going to get like details from either of you on how you
I mean,
feel.
Okay, you know what? There's only 32 people here, so why not? Okay, so I like it. At the beginning, I was like feeling 4-star feelings.
Okay.
Now I'm feeling less.
Feelings have faded.
Yeah, because one, it's too long for me. I feel like there's just too much filler and there's not enough. Like,
Action.
yeah.
Yeah.
And from the get-go, I've been in it for Peyton and Kai, but
Mhm.
their banter dwindled for me as the book
Okay.
went on too. And if she says calculating or calculated or whatever one more time, or captivating or cocky or any of those words, if he calls her darling one more time, like, she's so repetitive. well, darling is an endearment. That's different term of endearment. But like all these
But
words,
she doesn't like that term of endearment.
I don't like
You
that term of
don't
endearment.
like that.
And I
Okay.
do.
Yeah, I do too.
But it's just very repetitive. Obviously, it's very heavily inspired by the Hunger Games, which is fine. But like, I think if I had no knowledge of the Hunger Games, I would enjoy this better because like all I'm doing is sitting here thinking, well, like Suzanne Collins did this better. So I
Do you
like
think-
it. I just don't. I think it's overhyped, to be honest.
Do you think that it's like for a debut for a girl who's like, isn't she like 19?
I mean, I think it's good. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. And there's times where some of the things she writes, I'm like, oh, I like the way that she said that. But then other times she repeats herself. So it's kind of like a mixed bag of that.
Yeah, for sure. And
I think-
I'm not saying I disagree at all. I
And I
just
don't
was
think it's a
curious
bad
what your
book.
thought was.
Yeah.
about,
Yeah,
like,
I don't
that.
think it's a bad book. I'm
I
just
think
like,
I'm still like Keisha's much further than me, so I feel like she's been in it longer. And
Yeah.
there's some things about it, like the repetition bothers her. It doesn't bother me. She doesn't
Yeah.
like that term of endearment. It doesn't bother me. So I think I'm liking it more. But like, it's clearly. I mean, I'm just going to call it a retelling at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it clearly is.
Yeah.
Yeah, even just like in the first trial, they were like a bird, and I was like, oh, so
I
like a
know.
mockingjay. So is that what's annoying you, a mockingjay? But like,
yeah,
but yeah, I am enjoying it.
there's
and
nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll
I don't
probably
think
end up
there's
rating
anything
it a
wrong with
4
it. I'm
if it
being
says
picky.
it is, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I was trying to figure
you're
out.
good.
She was. Yeah. So she was at 18 when she wrote it.
Yeah. I mean,
And I
especially
mean,
for
that's
that, like that's amazing.
Yeah. I think it's
I
pretty
couldn't.
impressive. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
I couldn't now. So
Same.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just hypercritical of my reading this year.
Yeah.
And
May
also,
very well
I
be
think-
why I enjoy things.
I also think Keisha takes into account like how hyped a book is.
Yeah. For
Like
sure.
if a book is underhyped and it's good, she's like 5 stars, it's amazing. But I feel like if it's a hyped book and it's just average, or if it's just good, she's like, it's overhyped, 3 stars.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, like I had zero desire to pick this up
Yeah, I was
until
shocked when I saw that
Yeah,
you were. I mean,
well, the synopsis didn't intrigue me. I don't read a lot of fantasy. So initially I would have never picked it up. But I'm glad that I will have read it and I do
Yeah.
like it, but I just don't feel like it's anything like special for me. you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Like
And
you're
I
not
came-
gonna think about it after you finished it, maybe.
I'm
And I-
so glad that Hannah's not here. Can I just say that? She would be like, her heart would be shattering. I keep checking, like, please don't show up because she's already going to be upset when she sees my blog, but it's fine.
And I came from a place like I don't read fantasy, but the people in my book club were like, if you want to read a fantasy, they know, like the leader of my book club reread The Hunger Games last year. I reread The Hunger Games last year, and we were all talking about it.
Yeah.
And then, so they were like, well, if you want a book that's like The Hunger Games, that's fantasy,
Mm-hmm.
read this one. And since I was trying to change up the genres for my book club, I was like, okay,
yeah.
I'm going to pick this one
It
because I have a
doesn't
chance
feel-
of liking it.
Yeah.
It doesn't really feel like, obviously it is fantasy, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels just dystopian for me.
Mhm.
At least. So,
Well, I think the reason why it feels fantasy to me rather than just dystopian is all of the magic. Anytime magic is introduced, I'm like, fantasy.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. Let me figure out where I was in the comments. Everybody else let us know how you did. I left off with Yvette saying that she loves The Wind in the Willows, and I said, okay, then obviously I need to give it a go. So, because her and Rachel both said they liked it.
It's so cute.
Did you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I read it a long
movie.
time ago, like before I had Goodreads. So,
I remember when I was little, whenever I would go to my grandmother's house, like that's one of the movies that I would always watch at her house. And so I remember the movie, but I just never read the book. Hi, Jenna. I'm glad you're here. Let us know what you're reading. On Tabitha's a newbie. Thanks for joining. You're reading This Is How You Lose the Time War, and or Anne of Green Gables. Awesome.
I want to read that book.
Anne of the Island. That's the one we read this month.
Awesome. Love that. You want to read which book?
This Is How You Lose the Time War. I want to read that book so bad.
I don't
Sounds
think it would be a book for me. I've heard some
Yeah.
weird things about it.
Yeah, I have heard some
Yeah,
weird
it's
things about it.
weird.
It intrigues me so much though for some reason. Have y'all ever
Yeah.
had those books where you're like,
Mhm.
I've never read anything like that, but for some
Yeah.
reason, I don't know, it intrigues me.
I hear you. Never know. Maybe you should give it a go. Okay, Bethany's comment is me right now too. So I feel you, girl. But hello. Thank you for being here. Not sure if I'll be reading tonight. I'm in a big slump. Like, do I even like reading?
This is Keisha right
That is
now.
Keisha's year.
I'm doing this every day of my life. I'm like, I
Talk
don't
about
think
being
I like to read.
repetitive. Whew.
I've had 2 5 stars. Two. And one.
I
was a
think
4.
Wendy's only had one.
Well, I thought I only had one until I forgot about The Fall Risk, which great book. But These Silent Woods, man, I'm telling you. So good. Anyway.
That was a good book.
But I need another 5-star for real, though. But I feel you, Bethany. Hello, Kirsten. Just got home from work reading Paper Doll by Dylan Mulvaney. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Out of my many options, I started out with the reappearance of Rachel Price. Awesome. Let us know how you're liking that. And there's Jordan. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's maybe like I'll probably be using Restream by the time we have our book discussion, and hopefully we won't have any issues that night. But yeah. Also, hi, Gwen. Hello, Diana. Oh, I think you kind of wait. What you I mean, I don't care if she wants to. Stop calling me beautiful. I don't care if you want to share it. If you want
I
to say,
did enjoy it. I don't have like a star rating. I'm probably going to give it a 3, but I was going to kind of wait for the discussion to say for sure, because
yeah,
maybe the conversation will sway me one way or another, but I think I'm going to rate it a 3.
yeah, I agree. Sometimes conversation can sway me too. So
Same.
but you flew through that though. You were like,
Yeah, you did.
own it.
Well, I started it early too, remember?
Yeah.
I started it like at the end of February because I was
Yeah.
just like, I mean, it was just sitting there and I was like, I really want to read this today. But I was like, I don't want to read too much. I don't want to start it too early. But I was just called to it. And then it's very short. So
Yeah.
It is short.
Yvette made it halfway through Daughter of the Pirate King and love it, as you should. You pirate queen. I like Mandy Blake's books. I've read Truth is a Whisper series.
They are good.
I hope I like it. I'm worried it's going to be too cheesy, but we'll see. I do love cheese in Courtney Walsh books, though.
That is true. It is a
We'll
little
see.
bit different kind of cheese, though.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
one fear, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
I could see that. I hope you like it too, but I could see that. And I will say too, it's not like they're not rom-com-y.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they are.
I know that. I know it's like a serious, but see, that's what
Yes,
makes
yeah.
me nervous. I'm like, it's not rom-com cheese. It's just like
Exactly. And that's what I was
cringe
thinking.
cheese.
Is I was like, rom-com cheese is like, one
Yeah.
thing, but yeah.
Yeah.
I love her, but I totally get that. And she wouldn't be for everybody.
I do want to like her though, so we'll see. Hi, Denise. You just joined during that sprint. You're reading Counting by Sevens for middle grade March. Love that. Read 21 pages and on page 279. Awesome. Another valid point. You all know this. It doesn't take much to twist my arm for spoilers. Yep. Yep. But chapter 2 and Stop Calling Me Beautiful and made it to chapter 47 and I Will Give You Rest. Awesome. Got a lot accomplished that sprint. But 45% of the whole cat and caboodle a cozy. I love that. I love the pun.
Yes.
Jordan's having StreamYard issues, which why? Seriously, why? I added her back in like 5 or 6 times and she's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, It's not your fault. So, oh gosh, Hannah's yeah, but see, Hannah's not here, so I can tone down my. No, I'm probably still gonna say it all in the vlog, but what y'all don't know is that I'm reading separate books for both of y'all too. This is my spoiling more stuff. This is so I'm reading Hannah and Jordan's influenced me to read books, and this is their combo book. It was originally Jordan's, but I decided to make it their combo book because Jordan is the one who made me buy it. I was with her and Hannah when I bought it. But Hannah has not shut up about it. So like it's a combo of the two of them for sure. And then obviously Gwen picked it as book club pick. So I was like, oh, perfect. Perfect. Love it. Hello. You're currently reading some of an anthology called Image Bearers.
Sounds
Love
good.
it. I think I've only had 2 5-stars also. Ugh, I'm glad I'm not alone, but man, like what is
I mean,
I've
but
literally
it's
been
only
thinking-
March.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time last year, girl, the
But
letter
again,
tree,
the
My Funny
comparison, you can't
Valentine,
compare one reading year to another reading
but I'm like-
year.
I'm struggling.
I would be fine if I had no 5 stars at all.
Yeah, see, I'm the same, Gwen.
I it doesn't matter to me. Like I literally don't care. I mean, maybe that's rude, but
I just want to love a book again. You know, like I feel like I'm liking books, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, I love this so much. And I need that. I function in highs and lows. You know this about me.
I do. You
That
do.
is
And I'm
true. That
living
is
in the
true.
middle. And
Yeah.
girl, Keisha don't belong in the middle. I just don't. Oh Lord.
Well, read your
The Lord is
Bible. It's
trying
a
to
5
teach me.
stars. I promise.
Every time. It's a 5-star every time.
You want a 5-star read? You know what to do.
Oh,
Gwen, that's the best thing I've heard all week. You want a 5-star? Open your Bible. That's all I can tell you.
I mean, maybe
It
that's
hits every
what's going
time.
on. I love this comment. What you don't know, but just wait, I'll tell you. Yes, that is me. No, you may not. No, you may not know.
I know it. I'll tell you, Jordan. I'm just,
No, no, ma'am.
I said
No,
just
I
kidding.
will. I talk to her every day, and so she knows all the stuff. Like,
Except for when you're keeping secrets from me about my
Yeah,
book.
about
but
your
I'm like,
books,
"Man,
yeah.
I have a secret, and then I sit here and drop hints because I literally can't even. But no, you can't know what your book is, Jordan. Oh crap. Okay. Hi, Betsy. You're 15% into your current middle grade read. What? Middle read. Your current middle read. The Grump's Bodyguard. What is a middle read?
It's like the one in the middle.
Gwen, stop it. At first, I thought she said middle. She was saying middle grade, and I'm like, no, the Grump's Bodyguard, because I remember that's that series of like, is it bikers or something? I don't know. I saw her sharing about it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Only had 1 5-star, but I'm kind of a 5-star hoarder, so I'm getting that way. So I'm doing that 5-star feeling thing, Gwen. It's all your fault because you put that in my head.
Well,
I love Mandy Blake's books. Love and Memories was so good. The twists were twisting in that one. Ooh,
Yes, I'm excited for it. It's good so far.
that's good. Only had 1 5-star so far this year out of 25 books. I need better books. I know. I feel like newer books to me, they just aren't as good as like I was telling Gwen this earlier, like the 2010s and before, like they're just not as good, not hitting the same. So I'll sit here and I'll send Gwen. You don't know this half the time, Gwen, but I'll go to send you a Voxer message and it goes to Yvette because you know how sometimes you click it, it's the wrong person. And I'm like, so that was supposed to go to Gwen, but this is how the Lord says, hey, it's time to catch up with Yvette.
That's funny.
Oh Lord, it happens all the time. I already know she will hate it if it's a book I loved. No, we have some books in common
okay,
I
name
think-
3.
that me and Jordan have in common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta remember. Well, she likes
Mm.
Belladonna. Did you give that 5 stars? I don't remember. What about that Belladonna? My Phony Valentine. It's usually so we don't. Our reading taste is different, but we do have books in common. So does that count? I don't know.
What's a third one?
I'm trying to remember what she's read. I'm trying to think 5 stars. Well, but those are 4 stars for her. We like some of the same cozies, but they're 4-star reads for her, where they're 5-star reads for me. So does that count?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But yeah, we don't have many, I guess. Definitely different reading taste. I have a 50-50 chance of liking the book that I'm reading for you. That's how confident I feel about it. Okay, I need to speed through these comments because I'm feeling chatty.
It was supposed to say Kindle. It's
Oh,
middle.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Gwen with sarcasm. I know. Love it.
Me?
The queen.
What was the 1 5-star Tabitha? Yes, let us know. Anne of Green Gables. And I'm ashamed to admit it was my first time reading it. Almost
Girl,
40.
better late than never.
There's so many people reading it this year, though, that it's like their first time reading it, too.
Yeah, I've never read it. So don't feel bad. I've never read it.
You
Has
have to
Lauren been
read
on
it.
you about it since
Yes,
you read it?
yeah, she literally.
You
was
at
like,
least have to read the first one. Like,
yes,
literally.
I really, really want to. I need to. I bought it, so I need to do it.
I want to read that with my girls soon. I've never read it either. Oh, that would be so good.
She couldn't. She only came up with 2.
I'll
She only came up with
come
2.
back after the sprint and ACOTAR. I gave ACOTAR 5 stars. Does that count? Would I today? Probably not. It's so good. I've been reading the series of Chantel reads all day. Yes. Did not give Belladonna 5 stars. Would you give it a 4? It's close enough. I know her favorite books, and her favorite books are not my favorite books, so we don't go up on favorites, but it can count. I've never read it either.
Yes.
I should already read it.
Do it, girl.
I'm gonna fly through it.
Yes.
When I return, I will have my books that I have in common with Jordan.
Okay.
Love Anne of Green Gables, 5 stars. Love that. Okay. Caitlin, I know you said something about popping off early. If we come back at like are you gonna pop off at 9? Or
Yeah, probably.
okay. So you'll probably be gone. All right.
But
Well-
do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I was gonna check, because if you're gonna pop off at 9 anyways, then I'm just gonna go ahead and go till like the 10 after. But unless you can make it that long, if you can't, that's fine. I understand.
Yeah.
But if you're gone, I love you, and I'm so glad I got to see you for a little bit. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yes, same.
Okay. All right. Josh has had 4 5 stars.
Man,
Look at you go.
that feels really impressive for halfway through March to me.
I'm jealous. Read Anne of Green Gables first time this year, and I'm over 50. I love this for people, though. I love this for y'all.
Yeah.
I read it for the first time like 2 years ago, so I'm right up there with y'all. But alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and read till 10 after, and then we'll come back and reassess if we do another sprint or not. We'll see how we're feeling. But yeah, we'll read till 10 after, and see y'all then.
Sounds good.
And then there were two.
Ta-da! How far did you get?
I have 50 pages left.
All right.
We're in the last trial. So,
Ooh, are you still feeling the same that you were?
mhm,
Okay.
yeah, it'll probably be
Alright.
3. It's good. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't dislike it. I feel like people,
Right.
it's because I focus on critiques that people think, oh gosh, you didn't like a book. But I think it's just because I don't know. That's just what I do.
You're just feeling a 3, so you're gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, like I like it, and it's like I'm in the home stretch now, so I'm like, all right, I'm invested. Let's go. But I'm also like,
Is there anything that could happen? I mean, don't obviously say what it is, but is there anything that could happen that could like make you raise your rating at this point? Are you like pretty solid? Like it's a 3.
yeah, I'm pretty solid on the 3. Even if there's like a twist, which if there is, I don't know what it is, but like even if there is a twist at the end or something happens, I still don't think like it's going to make up for like 500 pages of the same thing.
Was it just too long?
Well,
I'm just trying to wonder why it was a 3.
it's a 3 because it's good, but I don't love it and it's not great, and it feels like a 3. I mean, I just
Well,
like
good and great means 5 stars to me. So I don't
like
know.
5 stars is like my perfect read. A 4-star would be like, I love this. It just wasn't quite like my perfect read or 5-star kind of
Okay.
feeling. But I like Payton and Kai. But like the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, I love their banter and I love blah, 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 blah. But that dwindled for me. And then like their trials, there's like 3 and they're so spread out between 500 pages. It's not like you get a lot of action. It's like once you get the action, you're like, oh yay. And then it doesn't last very long. And it's like, oh God, now we got to listen to all this other stuff for this long. And I don't know. It just feels like a lot of filler. And
But
I don't know. Like, I
isn't
just
it
don't love
sometimes the case in fantasy books where they kind of have to build the world and build what's going on for like later in the series? So,
yeah. But it doesn't feel like world building. It's just people.
well,
So
yeah, character development for the rest of the series.
I'm not attached.
I know.
I want to be more attached to Payton and Kai than I am, which frustrates me because at the beginning I was like, oh, I'm going to love them. And I do love them, but I feel like if somebody else wrote them in a different way, I would like them more. Like that's where I'm at, is I'm mad because this book has made me frustrated because I know how much I want to like it and I can't get there.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
and I do like it, but I want to like love it more. So that's just how I feel. I just feel like it's good, but it's not for me. Like it's not.
I've never felt that before, that I've wanted to love a book. I don't feel like I've ever felt that.
Because I wanted it to surprise me. Sometimes when I go into a book and I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, and I end up loving it. Like, so I was hoping that would be the case, that I didn't think I was going to like it, and maybe I would. And I do like it. I like it.
You don't love it.
Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with it to make me not like it. It's just not a Keisha book.
Yeah.
So it's not, I don't know. Anyway, that was very long and drawn out. How far are you, and what are I know you're not going to share.
Yeah, I don't really have any more thoughts. I'm still in the first trial. I'm on page 227. So read a little bit more, still enjoying it.
It's going to be interesting to talk about it though for your discussion. So I'm excited for that.
I mean, I wonder if it's just going to be like, how many Hunger Game references can we find?
Oh, that would be fun. There's so many.
I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah, that would be so much fun. So obviously Caitlin had to pop out.
Yeah.
Good night. I don't know if she's still here in the comments. Probably not, but I love you.
Yeah, I had fun hanging out with her for a little bit.
I wish she could have popped in just a little bit earlier, and then you got a little bit more time. But
I know.
But that's okay, because you're here with me now, and we can still go longer. So
yeah.
How did everybody else do? I did go back and look to see what books me and Jordan both gave.
I'm curious though. Okay, so let's just go through this. Like My Lucky Charm. I know the Summer of Yes y'all read as like a group book when you did your girl trip. But for like My Lucky Charm, was that like, did you read it first and then she read it? Or like, were you like, okay.
I think.
And what about, yeah, I'm just curious, like if you read these and she was kind of influenced by you to read them, or
the last time I lied, I read that one before she did. She read The Kiss of Deception before me. We read Assistant to the Villain at the same time. Just for the Summer was probably around similar. No, she read Just for the Summer and convinced me to read it. Selection Series, I don't know when she read that. I read those ages ago. Akamath, that she didn't have anything to do with me reading that, but she read that before me.
Yeah.
And It Ends with Us and Start with Us, she read before me.
Yeah.
So, but here's the kicker. These are not like, I don't think any of these are her favorite of all time.
Favorites, right.
But here's the deal. 3 things. Thing number 1 is I never said that this is a vlog series where I'm reading my friends' favorite books. I said I'm reading books that my friends influenced me to read. So nobody said. Nobody
So it could be a
said-
book that they rated 3 stars, but it sounded really good to you.
But,
And
it
you're
doesn't
like,
have to be their favorite of all time. Like, did I
Yeah.
read some of your favorites? Yes, but also like I read books that, regardless, you influenced me to read. So
mhm.
just keep that in mind. And number 2, Jordan and I have very different tastes. Me and you have very different tastes.
Yeah.
But Jordan's taste is more like with romance. She likes more deep, emotional, messy, hard-hitting
Mhm.
romance. And I'm more of like the clean, sweet rom-com. She likes more fantasy. I don't. Like, so we have very opposite reading tastes anyways.
Yeah.
That also. But anyways. And then Wendy's coming in. Keisha hates all my, but we have different reading tastes. I don't hate all of your favorite books. We just have different reading tastes.
Yeah.
You don't like my cozy mysteries, you know? So, but that's okay because we're different people. I don't know if I have a friend that I have the same reading taste as.
I don't think so, to be honest.
Because, like, thinking of my favorite books of all time, I don't know who also.
Nobody
has.
else would say that. I don't know anybody that would say that those are their favorite. Like,
No.
there's books that
Maybe
we have
like-
in common,
Yeah.
but
I actually don't know if any of my favorite books of all time, if any single one of them is anybody else's favorites of all time. That's very interesting. But that's also, I also wonder if like in my subconscious Enneagram individual,
yes.
if I specifically chose books that nobody else.
I mean, I
don't
do
know.
think there is to be said about that. I mean, not even like I was going back to saying about the hype. I think that if this didn't have any hype surrounding it whatsoever, you would have liked it more. I really do think you would have liked it more. You probably would have rated it a 5 because I still think you would have dropped a star for it being too much like The Hunger Games and it not being unique enough. But I think you would have liked it more if there wasn't hype. But because a lot of people love it, you're like, it's not that great. It's not that different. It's not that special.
But I do feel like I went in with more leveled expectations than I could have. So,
Mm.
but like, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
being overhyped doesn't mean there's something wrong with the book. It just means it's
Oh,
overhyped,
right.
and I think it is.
Yeah.
And I think it's not a Keisha book. And Keisha doesn't read a lot of fantasy. We have to remember.
But
these
you said
things.
you're trying to read more fantasy this year, right?
Well, I'm trying to find ones that I like, but I'm telling you, like, I only have true hope, for like 2 books right now that are fantasy. Well, 3.
And you can't tell me what they are.
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
Caraval, because I feel like I've always thought I would like it. Now, this could be a situation where if I would have read it 5 years ago, I would have liked it. That's what I'm worried about. But
I've read that book.
Yes, but I've had so many people tell me that they think I would like it too. You don't think I would like it?
I don't know. I'm going to be interested to
I mean,
see
I
if
don't
you
know.
like it.
And then Hotel Magnifique is a book that like I found
Mm-hmm.
and I like haven't heard any, well, I've heard people say good things about it, but like it feels like mine and it feels like something I was interested in on my own. So there's hope. Sorry if you hear a train, by the way, in the background, but I have hope for that. So there's that. But then Assistant to the Villain, I gave 5 stars. So there's potential for Apprentice to the Villain to also be 5 stars. I don't know. So those are the only ones I think that I have like, I mean, I have a couple other that I own, but I don't know if I'll give them 5 stars.
Okay.
So those are the 3 that I feel like I could.
So when do you think you're going to read those? Do you have plans already?
You know me. I want to make plans. I have plans, but then I'm like, I don't need to make plans because I'm like, I need to slow down and just read what I'm in the mood for. And I
Okay.
do need to wait till I'm in the mood. I'm mad at myself. This year, I'm like a little bit more reading. When I buy a book, if I want to read that book right then, I'll do it now. Last year, I wouldn't do that. So I'm mad because I bought Hotel Magnifique last year. And you probably remember me saying multiple months, I put it on my TBR. I really want to read this. I really want to read this. And I never did. And now that like initial excitement has wore off. And I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to get to it. And that's where I'm like, you idiot. Like, what are you doing? You should have read it. So I need to do that more often.
Yeah. That's very true. When you buy a book like that day, if you're not reading anything, like pick it up because like you obviously want to read it,
But
So,
if you're not reading anything, when am I ever like, I need to get better.
If you're between books or
Yeah.
if you can squeeze it in that month.
Well, like you told me, I need to quit doing all the buddy reads.
Yeah.
We try and we fail, but it's fine. All right, let's see. Catching up with chatting, got behind helping kids with homework. No worries. Should we have more in common than I remembered, but I still think you mostly dislike my favorites. I'm eager but scared to see which book you chose. Not gonna say anything. But we have different reading tastes, but we do have some in common. We love Courtney Walsh, and honestly, a lot of like what I said up here about we have 1-star difference with a lot of books. Like one of us would give them 4 and one of us would give them 5. So I didn't count those, but there's a lot of those too. So we do have some in common. Denise read 36 pages on page 315. Awesome. And Wendy read a chapter and a half. I think I liked Powerless because I love Hunger Games, so I enjoy the experience, even though I agree it's not a perfect book. Right. And I don't love Hunger Games.
I love the Hunger Games.
I know. So I think I probably gave the book 4 stars when I read it, and I only ever read the first one. I watched all the movies, but I don't love dystopian.
I love dystopian.
Yeah. So
I think that's why I like sci-fi, is because I like dystopian.
The Selection series is kind of dystopian.
Yeah, I've never read it.
Different.
But yeah.
That was like the trilogy, not the 2 books after with her daughter.
Yeah.
But that was 5 stars. All 3 of those were 5 stars. And I gave Scythe 5 stars, but I didn't like the next 2.
Yeah, I read that whole series. Yeah.
So I do like some, but I don't like all. Same thing with fantasy. Like there's been a couple, but I just generally don't. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody knows of anything, you'll have to let me know. But I wonder if there's like a psychology behind why you like certain genres or like what you grab. I'm sure there is. Like I would love for somebody to like pick my brain or like there to be some type of technology out there. I'm sure there is, but like to just figure out why.
I feel like you go through these waves though. I feel like you're really into romance and then you're really into cozies and then you're really into, so I feel like you get in these grooves. And I think it has a lot to do with like your friend group at the time. Like what your friends are reading and stuff like that.
Girl, because I used to be reading some dark books.
So who your friends are, it really is.
Yeah, but it's not like I am.
And the season of life changes,
Right.
Like you used to read a lot of middle grade. You still read middle grade, but not a lot.
Yeah.
So
true. Middle grade. Like this year, cozies, I'm like, I don't want to touch them, and I have so many. I've unhauled some because I'm like, I'm not reading them. So.
And then like last year you were all about it, So
and then romance, I'm still on my romance kick, but it's dwindling because I can't find a 5-star. So I'm like, what is gonna be my next thing? I don't know.
Should show. Okay, after we do this, I know we're doing one more sprint, but maybe you could send me. You could send me a picture of your TBR cart. And I want to look and see if I think anything are going to be 5 stars.
Well, I can't send you like my TBR cart. I have to send you, my books are mixed together now.
Okay.
Maybe just look at my physical TBR on Goodreads. Because that's updated.
Okay. All right. Send me that link if I can't find it.
Okay. And then you tell me, you should tell me if you think any of those would be 5-star predictions.
Send it to me on Voxer.
Okay. I'll send it to you. Oh, and I told you I had 100 or 99 books. I forgot to add, I had to add one. So I actually have 100 books on my physical.
Okay. Well, that's a good even number.
Yeah. But it's going to get lower. It's fine. Okay. That's before I forget. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. I'll look while you go through the comments.
Okay. Sounds good. Tabitha got through another 9% of her ebook. Awesome. Also, I've had 9 5-stars this year. Wendy, you have literally been reading so much. And to have 9 5-stars, I'm jealous. But you're reading so much. You must be audiobooking it like crazy. I'm telling you. But that's something that I think I'm about to stop doing so much because I think I'm missing things in books. Because while I think audiobooks help me pay attention, they do in some senses because I feel like my brain gets distracted easy, but it still doesn't fully get me in a story because there's 2 things happening at once. Like I'm listening and I'm reading physically with my eyes because that's what I do. I don't know. I just feel like I need to slow down and just read with my eyeballs. We'll see if that helps. Read 4 short stories and 4 poems in my pro-life anthology. Awesome. 2 of those were short stories, though. Well, that's fine. Was one of them The Fall Risk? Because I also gave that 5 stars. So good. Like, literally, love that so much. They're not my all-time favorites, but I like them all a lot. Okay, good. Good. I'm loving the reappearance of Rachel Price. I haven't picked up any other books yet. I have barely started Belladonna, and I've also started Stop Calling Me Beautiful, but not tonight. I love that. Love that you're between so many. I only have 2 going right now, so. We do like some of the same cozies, though, too. Yes, we do. I do think we have similar taste in cozies. So, I need to read more cozies. Maybe if no. Never mind. I was going to go off on a tangent again. I'm feeling chatty. Still thoroughly enjoying my book, Paper Doll. Yay. I'm glad to hear it. I've been in a reading slump and these friends got me to read tonight. Oh, yay, Lily. I'm so glad to hear that. I've loved it. It feels so good to finally enjoy reading after a little while. I've been slumping for a little bit, but I'm just pushing forward with my reading. So I'm glad we could be an encouragement to you, Lily. But also, what are you reading? I can't remember if you said or not because I'm getting lost, but let me know. I never read fantasy and I binged the Carvel series. They weren't 5 stars, but I really did enjoy them. Here's to hoping I enjoy them. And I know most people, not all, but a lot of people love the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy even more. But I do want to read this one first because I own the first 2, and so we'll see. I agree pretty much. None of my 5-star come from audio minus a few. Reading the slow way helps me enjoy it more. Yeah. I think we're just living in a hurried world and I need to just slow down. So biggest thing I can say is Keisha did love Avatar. That's an all-time fave. So yeah. Dude, the whole freaking rabbit hole I went down and like the vlogs I did and the having midnight readings for it because I was so into that. Like that's a huge deal for me. And that is a very hyped series. So like, I mean, we at the end of the day, we have to remember this about me. It was just, it sucked me in. I don't know that it was the best thing that it did, but I was very entertained. You're reading The Burnout by Sophie Kinsella, which might tell you how I'm currently feeling right now. I love it. I love it. Your book matches your feelings. Oh, love it. Did you find some, Gwen?
Oh, yeah. So I think that either the Madeline Martin books,
Okay. Yeah, that's valid.
The Keeper of Hidden Books, and The Librarian Spy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard wasn't personally one of my favorite, but maybe that one. I think those Madeline Martin books are like my picks. But I am also very curious about Caraval.
Okay.
So I would say that.
Curious, though. You're not sure it'll be a 5-star. You're just curious.
Yeah, I am curious about that one.
Madeline Martin will probably be a 5-star.
Yeah, because I think you need to get into your historical fiction more because I think you really like that.
Specifically bookish ones, though.
Yeah,
which is the same with cozies. So
yeah,
but I don't want to read too many of the same ones at the same close together because I'm scared that I'll get burnt out on them. So,
but it's been a while.
Well, I know. I need to. You're gonna get on to me before what I'm about to say. Because you're gonna be like, Keisha, you don't need to do another buddy read. But I was gonna say I need to message Gabby because we buddy read the first one and we both bought each other the second one so we could buddy read it. So I need to message her. Oh
my goodness, I cannot.
She's my historical fiction. Wendy's gonna.
Is that the one? Is it on here, that book, or is it one of those that you were gonna do?
The Librarian Spy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the next. I'm reading hers in publication order.
Yeah.
But
yeah, a lot of the books that you have on here don't have a lot of ratings.
Are they the Um,
None
Indie-
of no, I'm saying
published
none of these books on this list. I mean, Caraval, yes. The Thursday Murder Club, yes. Like there's a few, but for the most part, there's not a lot of ratings on these books. Like
yeah. Well,
most of them are under 5,000.
yeah, I
So
have
it's like,
very niche, like
yeah. So it's
TBR,
hard
and
to
most,
say like if you would like it,
yeah, that's true.
because it
I
depends
just
on the
read different stuff.
writing.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Hold on. Good night, Jordan. Love you.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining. I'm sorry that you had StreamYard issues. Boo. Hopefully that won't happen again. Tell her, Gwen. I would try. She won't listen. I will. Now here she goes on. Give her a star. I agree. You should try more historical fiction. Wendy told me this was her 5-star prediction for me.
Mm.
And then there's one similar that Tara loved more. Historical fiction? What is it? Do you remember? I'm trying to think. It was
Because
probably
I think you like the depth that historical fiction brings and the nuance and the writing.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. We'll see. We
Yeah.
shall see. I want to do a 5-star predictions vlog. I just don't know if I'll do it next month or not. If I feel like in the mood for it, I may. And we'll see. But it's crazy though, because I wanted to see what I thought, and I'm not going to share right now. But I wanted to know what I thought of my physical TBR, what I would give a 5-star prediction to. And it's crazy to me how it's like maybe 5 or 6 books that I think I would give 5 stars. And I'm like, so why do I own these other books?
well, yeah, that's why.
But I
That's why I
don't
think
know.
it's better to have a smaller TBR because you kind of lose interest of things, and your
Yeah.
reading taste could change. And
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, you never know. It'll be an adventure. So, all right. Tara knows what it is, but I forget. Okay. We'll figure it out at some point. If you remember, if you find where she said it, let me know. I wonder if I can read. I'm trying to think how long this will take me to. Where's my audiobook? And I'm on 2.5 speed. So I'm not going to finish this before we get off.
okay.
I don't think. Because I've got like an hour and 58 minutes and I'm on 2.5 speed. So like less than an hour, but probably not by 10 after.
Yeah.
So you watch, I'll have to stop at like a pivotal point. I'm going to be like, no, it just got good. Are you good with going to 10 after, or do you want me to cut it at the top? Okay. I just want to make sure because I know it's later.
Yeah.
But I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. So I'm like, let's stay up. Alrighty. We will read till 10 after. This will be our last sprint. So y'all make sure, get some reading in, and we'll come back and chat and then close it out.
You finished?
I'm done.
Okay, so you did finish.
But I'm not sharing anything. 'Cause I've shared everything else, so I'm not sharing anything.
I knew you were gonna do that.
I mean, I may tell you,
Okay.
but I'm not
Yeah.
sharing anything.
Okay.
I did
well,
finish. I bumped it to 3 times speed. I was like, man, I'm awesome. I can listen at 3 times.
You're so funny.
How'd you do?
I made it to 55%. So I'm on chapter 31, page 265. Still really enjoying it.
It's good.
Still got a long ways to go.
It is so
but
long.
yeah, I'm really liking it. Like I could see it's still a 4 stars to me. Is it a lot like the Hunger Games? Like, girl, I'm just like thinking about all the things if we do our little thing where we're like,
Yeah.
talk about the
It'll be a good
similarities.
discussion.
Huh?
It'll be a good discussion.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. There's just some things that are like so clear and you're like, why don't you see that? But yeah.
For sure.
I'm
I'm
really
gonna go
enjoying it.
back and I don't think I watched. Did I? I don't remember if I watched Hannah's Powerless vlog or not. Maybe I did.
I watch it.
I'm gonna go back and watch it. Did I watch it? I'm trying to look at her videos, but I don't remember.
It was like a cozy weekend or something like that.
Trying to see if it was in the cover because I feel like it wasn't. Maybe it was that long ago.
It wasn't that
I don't
long ago. Or I feel like it didn't feel like that long ago.
Oh, I did watch it. Yeah, it was. God, was it 7 months ago? Holy cow!
No.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
7 months ago. But she's read like the sequel and all that.
Was it 7 months ago?
Let me see if
Hold on. I
Yeah.
feel like
it's a cozy weekend vlog. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
It's the one
Week in
from
my
5
life.
days ago.
A summer week in my life.
No.
What do you mean no? It was.
I thought it was just a cozy weekend in my life, reading, baking, book shopping.
It's this one.
Oh, maybe she reread it?
Let me see. You said 5 videos ago?
No, it's
What?
her latest video.
Oh no, it wasn't her latest video. She read Powerless a long time ago. I mean, not that long ago, but yeah, this latest video she read.
Oh, maybe it was the new one she was reading.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
That's
did
what I was
watch
like.
that. So
What? I was like, I feel like because I just watched this one.
Oh, that was so long ago. What is time?
What is time?
Anyway.
Yeah.
How did everybody else do though? Let us know. That was our last sprint. So I hope you all got some good reading in tonight. The book that Wendy said that Tara really liked was The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek, which I have zero interest in reading.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it around for forever. I don't know. But that doesn't mean I won't like it. I just don't have interest.
I had that book before. I tried that book before. I DNF'd it within like very few pages.
Yeah.
And immediately unhauled it again.
And The Giver of Stars, everybody says like it's a really slow start for a while. Like even Jordan told me that. She's like, I think you may like it. I think she gave it a 4. Wendy gave it a 3, but she said, but we have different taste. But I don't know. I mean, who knows, you know? I was gonna say only time will tell, but it'll only tell if I read it, but we'll see. Hello, Lily. You just caught us at the last little bit. You're reading The Perfect Son by Freida McFadden. Have you read that one by her?
Yep.
Did you like that one?
I think I gave it 3 stars.
Gotcha. Gosh, she's got so many books I don't even know about. Because doesn't she have like a whole backlist before?
She has a lot of books. Yeah.
Denise read 41 pages. You're on page 356 of 378. Oh, you will totally finish that tonight. It's a reread for you. Still 5 stars. That's awesome. I love that. Hello. Thanks for popping in. That was our last sprint. Made to page 100 of Paper Doll. Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. I appreciate you all being here and reading and keeping us company and chatting. And It's been fun. Y'all who hosted, yeah, Shelly. Oops.
Haven't read that one.
Oh, you haven't? I thought you did.
No, I've read One by One by Ruth Ware, though.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, but I want to.
Is that the one by Emma
Straub.
Yeah.
It's the one that.
No, I don't like her writing. Mm-mm.
What else did she write?
I think that might be the one that I tried, but let me look it up.
Yeah, that's the one that Elise and Summer did for Libernauts last year.
All Adults Here, The Vacationers. That's the one I tried.
Mm-hmm.
Modern Lovers. She did that one too. But The
I don't have any interest in
Vacationers.
her other books, so I guess this one intrigues me.
I feel like I tried another one besides The Vacationers. But that's the one I definitely remember trying, and I was like, I don't like this writing.
Well, Jennifer, I hope you like it.
Me too.
I'm interested in it. I own it, so
yeah.
But anyways, all right, friends. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it tonight. Gwen, thanks for sticking with me in the late hours.
Of course, yeah, that was super fun. Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. And it's always fun when we get on here too. It's just fun because we just go back and forth so much and just
talk about
people just don't see it all the time. But yeah, I'm glad Jordan and Caitlin got to pop on for a little bit too, and glad all of you are here. And yeah, I guess the next thing I have going on is I am going to do like some random reading sprints next Tuesday. I don't do reading sprints often anymore, but I am going to have some next Tuesday with Elise, Gabby, and Yvette. So those are Tuesday, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then for Revive, our book club discussion for Stop Calling Me Beautiful is going to be on Monday, the 24th. I know that's a little bit different of a time than usual, but it will be the same, like 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, but Monday, the 24th. So you still have time to get the book and read it if you want to do that. And I think we're going to have a really good discussion on it. So,
woohoo!
Yes. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good night, and we will see you guys soon. Bye.